Hello baby gangsters, this is Calvin, also known as Wormer, and this is Fears to Fathom Norwood Hitchhike. The first game, Home Alone, was absolutely terrifying. Really well done, and I'm excited to play another horror game by the same team. Let's check this out. Oh, we're getting a title comic here as well, June 16th. Wait, that's this month. Not the 16th though, unfortunately. This happened to me when I was 19. I'm a little over 21 now. So these are all based on like stories that people send in to the company that makes this game, or the dev team I should say. I still remember this very clearly, but because of how creeped out I felt. I was a bit hesitant to write this out for the internet at first, but getting it out may help, even just a little bit. Talking about your you know, past and stuff like that, I guess, as a way to deal with that those feelings. I was one of those people that loves gaming conventions. Okay. I go to every convention I get the chance to, and sometimes even meet some of my online friends. That sounds super nice. Though my parents weren't always thrilled at the idea of me going on interstate drives, but a plane ticket would have been too expensive. This convention I was at went great, and it was now the day to drive back home. But when I set off, I soon realized traffic was horrible. I decided that I'd take a long way to avoid the traffic. It was a little over 12-hour drive. Wow. Long drive. But is that normal in we're actually driving. Is that normal in America? I didn't expect us to be. Oh god. Oh oh god. Escape to read text messages. Should we be reading text? Let's pull over for a second. Hold on a second here. So we got this is from Aiden Williams. Discord. We got tickets, so I'll see if I can get the car. Let you know. Finally going to take Milo on a walk. Alright. Okay, the plan is on. Hell yes. Wait, you're getting the car? Yep. Big girl. You sure Ash can't come? I'll get the skateboard too. Saw this really cool skate park nearby. Sounds fun. Discord. Where are you? Are they saying like go on Discord? Almost there. I don't see Pete's shirt. It was fun. I had a good time. Thanks for joining me. Double smiley faces. Are you sure you're driving all the way back? I don't really have a choice now, do I? Could have left tomorrow morning. Okay, give me a call when you reach back to your cave. Okay, Dad. Not sure if it'll be this lifetime though. What do you mean? Stuck in the biggest traffic jam of the country. That sucks. It's not too good here either. I think it's the people from the convention. So like, I guess like traffic, you know, it was a big convention and traffic can, I guess, you know, be a thing as well. But then again, like, you know, I don't know how I only seen American transport from like movies and games and TV shows, but like everyone's driving everywhere for the most part, right? You called? Yeah, I think I'm going to that convention. Could I get your car for like 5 days, please? With who? Aiden. That internet friend? He's a nice guy. No, you're not going on a 10-hour drive by yourself. Well, I've already made up my mind. I'll drive you. Why don't you understand anything? Let's talk when I get home. Drive safe, Holly, so we're Holly. Don't forget to call me. You got it, Dad. Aiden Williams. Aw, anything else? Leaving now. Wait, is that giving them your number? Maybe you give Aiden Williams the number for them? Maybe? To your parents? Drive safe, Holly. Sorry, I just had to pull over and text. I don't know if I'm on the right side. I think this is America right side, maybe? Let's hope. So, our dad wanted to drive us, which is interesting. Because that means obviously like it's not the situation where like he didn't want us to go. Ah! the sensitivity of the mouse. Oh! I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I'm new to driving. It's a situation where like maybe we wanted some independence, so let's pull over. Where did you reach? Still about 6 hours away from the city, got stuck in a jam. And here we said, that's it, I'm rerouting here. You gotta do what you gotta do. So we hit space to get out of the car. Man, this is a very, like, spooky thing, right? Like, but I actually, like, quite like driving at night. Not that I drive at night, but I love, like, going on road trips at night, I should say. You know, if you're with people at night. Like, you know, by yourself driving, terrifying. Oh, low on gas. Oh, no. You know what I mean? Driving by yourself, terrifying. But being a road trip with people, like going somewhere at night, kind of cozy, you know? In the car. Are we gonna have to like pull over or something? Oh God. Dad, 1 second, I'm out of gas. Oh. What does that sign mean? It means go over here. Told you to take the flight. Very dad text, right? Another text from Dad. 1 second, Dad. I don't want to get pulled over here. Oh, Holly, it's gonna be late when you reach back. I hope you're feeling all right. See, he does care. I think it's just like maybe we wanted like a bit of our own independence, possibly. And maybe that's why, possibly why we're a bit. Oh, no! How do I stop my car? Maybe that's why we kind of like wanted, should we drive into the actual station itself? Maybe that's why we wanted to like, you know, just drive the car by ourselves, maybe? Possibly. Let's drive into the actual station if we're gonna get petrol ourselves, you know? Okay. Okay. Sorry. Instead of parking over here. Whoa. Guys, I had to like reload the game just for a minute there. I just wanted to change a few settings. Again, I'm very new to PC stuff, and there was a guy there in the bushes, right? But like again, I don't know how like the countryside works. You know, in terms of like in America, is it normal to see people just like walking through the bushes at night? Probably not. It's not normal where I'm from. Doesn't seem like a normal situation. Can someone come out and help me park my car? Man, it's really weird trying to drive the car here. So what are they doing out there? I think they're just trying to park the car. Like that? Yeah, they're, I don't know. Like here like this maybe? Would that do? I mean, probably have to drive a bit further, right? Where's the gas thing? This game looks great. But then again, the Fierce Fathom, the first Fierce Fathom game was like very much like in, what's this? There's like a chair here, you just, a few bottles of water, maybe should have thrown them out. The first Fierce Fathom game was actually like very, very, very well done in terms of its visuals, but that was also like just in one house, you know? Excuse me, sir, I need gas. How are you? There's a lot of cool stuff here as well. Let's go talk to the owner. Oh, mom text. Holly, mom. So now we have 3 texts, so maybe we should like separate them like this. Yeah, probably the best way to go about it. You never know. Hello. Can I get a $10 on pump 2? Ma'am. Is that okay? Is that okay? You okay? Oh, sorry. You heading to the bridge by yourself? The bridge? The Norwood Valley Road, I mean. Not a lot of people head down there this time of year. Be careful. I didn't really pick the right voice for this guy, but hey. You got it. I'm not joking, ma'am. Be careful. It's not safe out there. So something is wrong there? Could we ask him maybe more questions about that? For about a century now, many people have been going missing down there. That's terrifying. And people who went looking for them never returned. That's also terrifying. Can I use the toilet? Locals say the Norwood Valley monster had torn them up and hung them upside down on trees. What the hell? What? Do you need to use... Does this signify we need to use the bathroom? Is this a choice we have to make? I guess we could say thanks for the gas. Can I use your toilet? It's not clean. Okay, fair enough. See, and the thing is, like, right, is this one of those situations where, like, what the hell? Wait. We can, like... Sorry for throwing stuff around your store. Can we... I wonder if you can, like, buy stuff here, then. Because, like, look, you can, like, pick stuff up as well. Like, you could pick up the lasagna in the previous game also, but, like... I wondered that... Is it maybe we could buy something? A cola? I guess. I'm not really, like, that into... soft drinks and sodas, really. I don't usually drink them. Not that I have anything against drinking them, but like maybe it might be a bit of a boost, maybe. Drink a Red Bull or something. It's beer. We can't do that. We're driving. It's like orange juice or tropical juice. No, this is like... Is this tropical juice? Yeah, it is. It's like passion fruit and stuff like that, maybe. Should we buy supplies? Like, I'm not sure, like, what's happening here. Because, again, they're, like, I know I'm probably maybe overcomplicating stuff, but I want to make sure we have everything, like, pretty much set. There's some food as well. Should we... I mean, we got a cola, which is, you know, probably a nice little thing here. Probably not going to be able to sleep as much. There's, like, some cereal, there's some juice. Is this water? Should we see if we can buy some water? Excuse me, sir. Can I buy this water? I didn't need... Oh, okay. Let's put it back. Okay. So, hitchhikers have been going missing. And one more thing. If you see a woman in white or blue gown trying to get a ride, do not stop. Who is she? Just step on the gas as hard as you can. Who is she? Some people say that she died in a car accident there on the prom night. Some say that she seeks vengeance after she was murdered there. Jesus Christ. Regardless, she's out for blood. Whatever you do, never, ever, under any circumstances, pick up a hitchhiker. Those people out there on the road, pulling their thumbs out, ain't what you think, ma'am. They just ain't. I mean, I'm willing to take his advice. You know what I mean? I feel like it's the part of the horror movie. Wait. Why did he come from this direction? Did he come from my car? Like, why? I guess you could say he was getting gas, but he was like well beyond there, unless he was at the vending machines. I don't know if you'll find any shops this hour, but we're out of dog food. Could you get me some from Milo? I'll pay you back. Yeah, sure. I can actually go back and get some dog food. That was weird, right? Yeah, I can get some dog food from Milo. Can I get some of this, please? That'll be $5, man. He's like, why did you come back in after I gave you the warning? Why'd you come back in after I gave you the warning? It was a big moment. I know, I'm sorry. Yeah, but I'm inclined to believe the person who lives here giving me advice. We'll put this in the trunk. No? It's actually cool you can open the trunk though. What about here? I could just put this in the trunk. Okay. Do we just throw it? Did that work out? No. Okay. What are they? The sound is static. That looks like it could work. Hopefully. You guys can be my Wait, do we need to get the gas at all? Sorry, I'm just being paranoid about this stuff. No. Okay. So he said don't pick up any hitchhikers. I am 100%, as I said, like inclined to believe this dude. You know what I mean? Like this is the part of the horror movie, you know, where you don't believe him. You get dead. You're done. The driving is very interesting. Maybe I'm just like not getting it. Okay, there we go. There we go. So, don't pick up any hitchhikers, especially someone in white or blue. I'm not sure why, but at first I went on without get. Wait, what? We had to. Oh my god. We actually do have to get the gas. Okay, I'll be 2 seconds. The shopkeeper's like, there she comes. I knew she forgot her gas. I legit thought, I don't know. Like, I thought, I was like, oh, maybe they just did it naturally. Because I tried to pick up the thing, but I guess not. Maybe you have to, like, do a lot of stuff, like open our... Okay, so it was the second one, and you had to be, like, right up beside it, which makes sense. Okay. the gas station worker is probably like, what is wrong with them? Jesus Christ, is that supposed to happen? Wait, what the hell? What the hell? Wait, we died? There's no way. There's no way. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to watch out better with the cars, yeah. Now I want to see if this guy's walking away again. He's close to our car again. No matter what, he seems to be like close to our car. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, that text message we got there from our mother is actually really well, like, written, because it almost like feels like it's like one of those situations where it's like, what? Wait, what happened there? And then you get a text from someone and you kind of like snapped into a different reality almost, where you have to think about getting the food now. But you know what I mean? Like, that's like so spooky. This person's clearly was near our car. No matter where your car is, they'll be there too. The throwing is interesting because like I thought it would go near the reticle, but it doesn't. That should do. And then we get to our gas. So this time, watch out for cars. But like, the car came from the other side, though, right? Like, were they then driving on the wrong side? Is that what happened? No, they're driving the right side. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Yeah, they're driving on the right side. I find it very hard to control the car. Like, extremely hard. Like, even now, like, I'm having a bit of a hard time doing it. Music's nice. Okie doke. Let's get going. So it's nice knowing, like, once again, like kind of like in the last game, being on the road, you do realize a thing. Monsters truly do exist. Oh no, and every single one of them just looks like you and me. Oh no. We'll text our mom back in a minute. Oh my god, that's horrifying. You know what's actually like really, oh, our lights went out. Oh. What I think is absolutely so incredible about these games as well so far is that, and it's happened with both games now, where it really feels like the other people in our life are pretty competent and not bad people, you know what I mean? Like our mother in the last game was actually very smart with the stuff she did. You know, contact the police and then contact a neighbor. This time around, our parents are clearly like keeping tabs on us, you know? Oh god. Should we check this text now? Oh, I don't want to check in the dark. Our lights are flickering on and off here. It's not good, is it? Maybe it's just, oh. Maybe it's just supposed to be this dark? Now, this guy told us to speed up. I'm totally inclined to believe this dude, as I said. You know what I mean? Like, this is the part of the horror movie where you listen to the guy. You know? And you speed up. You keep going. I mean, this is how I drive, by the way. And you don't even think about it. You know what I mean? Oh. Road's getting a little bit, weird, right? Oh, it's like a bridge. Okay, it's a bridge. Okay. Oh, this is the bridge. Oh, this is what he was talking about, right? Very focused on driving here. But actually, like, it's pretty immersive. It's pretty immersive, like, you know... Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. If we see someone, we keep driving. See someone, you keep driving. That's what he said. This is such off the path. This is like barely a road anymore. Oh. Oh god. Wait, was that people? Was that people? The static is getting crazy as well, isn't it? Interference. Now, it could just because we're so out in the middle of nowhere. But it could be a number of different things. Moonlight's looking good, though. No, it was a tree stump. Oh! The little jackrabbit looks like in the road. But you know what I mean? It could be a number of different things. If it's ghosty goose, could be that too. Dude, this is super freaky. This very weird thing about that night. I saw two logs in the middle of the road blocking the way ahead. No. No. It's almost seems someone deliberately put those there. Yes. Yes. That's so scary. No, keep moving. You're so strong. I'm sorry, that's so scary. I want to make that clear. This is one of the most terrifying sequences that's ever been in a game. And it's so simple, but so effective in what it does. We can drive through that. I could drive through that. I could do that. Hey, stop moving the logs, ghost. I think it's just the game is just like wants to put him in a position where you actually can move them. But I know for a fact I could have drove through that. I know I could have. Oh my lord. That's... No. You got this. No. Is that smoke from our car? No. What did he do to our car? Remember the guy? He was at our car. Just like that, I was trying in the middle of nowhere, no phone service. I'm not saying I was starting to believe whatever the bullcrap the gas station clerk pulled. But I would be lying if I said I didn't feel the slightest unease. Slightest, yeah. I mean, Jesus Christ, I don't mean to make this sound like a cliche horror story. Sometimes life could be. Throughout my life, I was told to not take rides from strangers. Yes! Do not take rides from strangers. But at that moment, I had no choice. Where's the car coming? I was scared to think how long it would take for someone to pass. Oh my god. 10:23 p.m. We were told not to pick up any hitchhikers. Now we're hitchhiking. You know what I mean? At least that's where I think it's leading to, right? I saw a car nearing from which side? There it is. Hey, 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 hey! Pure evil? I don't know if it's pure evil. I didn't understand how somebody could leave another human being stranded like that. I mean, if I heard those stories at the gas station, I'd probably driving forward as well. You know what I mean? I know it sounds like, oh god, you'd leave someone behind. Like, my plan was to just drive by any hitchhikers. 10:43 p.m. But then you can also understand, again, from the hitchhiker's perspective, where you're like, man, my car is literally destroyed here. You know? I'm stranded, which is terrifying. But also, like, I understand from the driver, you get what I'm saying, from the driver's perspective, not wanting to pick anyone up. You know what I mean? Especially, like, after the stories you heard. Pickup truck. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's like, oh man, that's kind of rude leaving this person in the road, but like, if there's stories about this place... Hello? Oh, that's the guy! Yeah, I saw your truck. You're the girl from the gas station. Hi, thank you so much for stopping. I think my car just broke down. Oh, sorry, what are you trying to do out here? I think my car just broke down. I can't call for help, there's no phone service. You think I can get a ride? Where are you heading? Just near a stop where I can call for help. Hop in. Thanks so much. Could you wait till I get my stuff? Hurry up. Just throw it in the back. I won't be here for too long. Honestly, the fact that he's like, hurry up, I won't be here for too long, and that he's gonna leave. Honestly, like, if he left right now because I was taking too long, you'd probably like trust him a bit more, wouldn't you? It's like, okay, he definitely has like no, you know, can we carry everything at once? Only had two hands. You know, ulterior motives to, like, you know, kill. You know? Yeah, like I hope you guys get what I'm saying. I hope it doesn't make me sound heartless, but like I think especially like, you know, for a young girl, you know, we're a 19-year-old girl, you know, driving these very dark and scary roads. I was 100% ready to just pass by and not pick up anybody. You know what I mean? And then it's also like I have, you know, that perspective as well. And again, we can't pick up our cat food. Maybe it sounds rude. Like, I totally understand why someone would drive by after all the stories and stuff that have been told about this place for years and not want to pick somebody up. You know what I mean? It makes perfect sense to me. In fact, it gives a little bit of weight You know how to throw a bag? I know how to throw a bag. It gives a little weight to like the stories in a way. Can I pick up my dog food? Because like, I paid $5 for that stuff. He's like, my dog food now, and drives off. That was his ulterior motive. We have to get our cap as well. I ain't having anyone take my cap. Are you going back for your cap? I'm going back for my cap. It's a nice cap. That better be the nicest cap you've ever seen in your life. That better be the cutest cap ever. If it's not the cutest cap, I'm driving off. Oh god, here's the moment of truth. This cap better be cute. We'll show it to him. We'll show it to him. Just in case. This is such a freaky setting. Watch like this. Adorable. Thank you. But you have to put this even further in, I'm guessing. I'm terrible at this. Is that enough? Does that count? Man, it's just so weird leaving your car somewhere, right? Is that enough? Do we just have to talk to him now? Hello, sir. I'm done. Hurry up, I need to get moving now. I'm done. Oh, I could have asked him for help. Finally, now we'll hop in. Be quick. Sure. Thank you, sir. So what brings you to these parts? Yeah, I know. Trying to forget stuff, you know? Oh, so you won't tell me who you are? Where you going? I live really close from here. I live really close from here. Is that us like saying like, because we don't. So maybe we could say like this, so like for safety reasons? Is that so? In that case, I wouldn't imagine you asking, oh god, those questions at the gas station. That's true. He's so right. He's so correct. It's okay. I wouldn't trust me either. Okay, thank you for understanding. Thank you. Jason. What? My name's Jason. It's nice to meet you, Jason. That's very nice of him, right? Hopefully he's not weird. You know what I mean? But like, yeah, like I thought he would be like, hey, I live near here, but he heard us asking questions at the gas station. And it's not that he was probably snooping. Again, I'm not trying to think the worst of everyone yet. You're really lucky I had to be on this side of the town tonight. And the reason I'm not thinking the worst of yet is because, like, you know, so far he, like, checks out as not being too bad yet, you know what I mean? I must say, you are one brave young woman. How's that? You got any clue what happened to your car back there? I don't know. It's never broken down like that before. Is he gonna hint at the fact that, like, maybe someone did this? It's my dad's. It's pretty old. Now, here's the thing I want to say as well, like, regardless of how nice he might be and, like, he's like, hey, don't worry about it. You don't have to tell me anything. Oh. You know what I mean? It's still, for a young woman, you have to be extra careful. And it's just like it's just a dangerous situation hitchhiking. It's the idea of, like, you don't know who you're talking to. So what do you think about what he told you back at the gas station? I didn't listen to a single word. He really creeped me out. He really creeped me out. Interesting. Oh god, please, I thought you were gonna be nice. Idiot tells that to every person traveling down here. So not everyone believes it? So we can talk to him if you want. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's one of those things where it's like, yeah, like he checks a few boxes of being like, okay, he's being like respectful, like, hey, you don't have to tell me, don't worry about it, don't worry about all this stuff. Obviously it's a bit weird, like, you know, a bit scary when he's like, he kind of questioned us, like, you know, because I feel like he's like, hey, I didn't think you'd be asking those questions. So obviously he was thinking about that as well, which is also weird. The baseline is no matter what, even if, like, I'm like, okay, maybe this guy might not be weird, right? We still are a young person, a young woman hitchhiking, so we have to be very, very careful. You know what I mean? We have to be extra, extra careful. So is it true? What, the monster?
Well, see, I've never seen the monster for myself, but there are.
Or what?
There are some things.
Some things what?
And I'm afraid your car breaking down could have been one of them.
Oh, so this is stuff that happened before?
Hey, listen, I don't want to sound like that moron, but just remember this. You don't bother them, and you don't be bothered.
What? What is that supposed to mean? You don't bother them, and you don't be bothered. But so we know the tree thing was intentional, right? We know it was intentional. So maybe who were like quote unquote bothering?
You know, I'm sorry for being a jerk to you before. I'm not best with people.
It's okay. It's fine. Honestly. Like, I think the fact that, like, you weren't, like, extra nice for no reason, like, put me a tiny bit more at ease. You know what I mean? But still, it's still a scary situation, you know what I mean? I think him being like, hurry up, is, like, less creepy for some reason than him being like, oh, hello, lady. You know, hope you're doing okay. Wow, such a awful night. Quickly, get in. I'll take all the time you need. You know what I mean? He was, like, being very, like, real in a way. After a little bit of small talk, he dropped me by a motel, and apparently he offered roadside assistance. Besides, I thought I could use a little rest. Be careful, there are all kinds of people out there, he said honestly before leaving, so he left. Oh, damn. This game looks awesome. Are we gonna get a motel room? Is that what we're gonna do, or are we just gonna try and use the phone? There's all my stuff. We have a skateboard as well, which is pretty cool. The man was putting out the creepiest vibes imaginable. For real? Roadway Inn. That's a pretty nice sign. Gal need a room to shack up for the night? How much is a room? $40 for a single. Okay, that's not so bad. Pay cash only. Yeah. And like we pay $40 for a bit of peace of mind, you know. Room number 9, right over there. Well, thank you so much. Talk about the car. $90. Tommy will take care of it next thing in the morning. Should we pay? But shouldn't we like call our parents as well? Good. I'll let Tommy know. And one last thing. Yeah? Try not to wake the other guests. They might not take very nicely to it. Okay. That kind of like makes me feel a bit... What the hell? Okay, sorry, I thought I had no eyes. I was like, you got a weird taste in pictures. This your wife? No, that's the demon Karula. Okay. Why do you have it up on your wall there? Protection. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, it's interesting because, like, I think there's, like, a double-edged sword here. That makes perfect sense to me in a way, too. How do I say it? Oh, can we get, like, a sody pop or something? Okay, we get a cola. That makes perfect sense to me. Is that... To me, he wasn't... The last line was creepy, right? But the vibes we're getting from people on the road are totally fair. You could literally have, like, I don't know, like, you know, Pedro Pascal, if he's, like, on the road, you know what I mean, just by, like, as we're, like, you know, stranded. There is probably, like, a little bit of, like, a feeling of, like, you know, who is this person? What are they doing? The nighttime also makes everything a little bit creepier. So, like, I'm not, here, you know, ever gonna, like, judge her for this, you know what I mean? As no one should. It's a scary situation being on your own. But it's also a scary situation, like, you know, meeting people on your own. and there's people that care about us. Once again, that's what I do like about these games. People like actually caring about you. Oh, Dad, I may have to stay by a motel tonight. Here we go. Where did you reach? Why are you not picking up the call? What do you mean reroute? So we can't even get service out here. Our mom texted saying, Holly, oh, these are worried texts as well. I feel so bad. Where are you at? Your dad is calling me. Again, this is actually, like, again, it's one of those things that makes this games even scarier in a way too, is that there's people that like, oh, sorry, that's 8. There's people that like actually care about us and stuff, you know? Should we get our stuff? That's a type of musky smell if you get from old houses. Okay. But you know what I mean? Like, and I feel like that's one thing that sometimes is missing from horror, is that like care for the characters and care for us, and showing that, you know, they're showing us that not only like is, you know, Holly a real we can't pick these up. Fair enough. Not only is Holly someone who like has, you know, people that care about her, she has like things that she likes in life, she has a life outside of all this as well, but she has, you know, parents that love her and a friend that's like really worried about her. And sometimes that is missing from horror. Like, I find the reason why like the original Scream movie, for example, you know, it isn't the most terrifying movie in the world, but it's a movie I care about a lot, is because like I care about the characters. You know what I mean? I care about them so freaking much. Like the fact that, oh my god, they got the demon on the wall. Poor girl, you can call the demon. Nothing wrong with her whatsoever. So we can crouch as well. I just thought she had no eyes. Like when you go up close, it's just a normal picture. But from a distance, it's like, did they have no eyes? You know what I mean? But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like in Scream, it's like really, like I care about those characters so much, which makes like any death or any threat feel even worse, you know? We turn on the TV? Wait, like an old Superman cartoon? Like legit? I didn't need it. So there's like pills here as well. What the hell? What the hell, buddy? What are you doing in there? What are you doing what are you doing here? I should be asking you. Like, what the hell? I'm Tommy. Room service. Here at the Roadway Inn. Find a stop over Norwood. You actually terrify me. What are you doing in there? You know, cleaning stuff. Guy at the front desk gave me this room. I'm just gonna ask you to step outside while I make the room. I'll just get my stuff. What the hell, man? Though I guess like that makes sense that like, you know, there's not as much like communication. Can we open these as well? Okay, this is for sure a hiding spot in the future, right? For sure. Yeah, that was a terrifying scare. But again, it's something that, again, is scarier than it is because we're here late at night by ourselves, right? It totally could, what's leaves? You could totally rationalize it. Wait, we have to walk back and forth? You could totally rationalize the idea in your head that a dude is doing clean room service, but then again, it's so late at night, but then again, people probably leave late at night, but then again, it's so late. It's so late, you know? It's so late at night. Why is you just starting? You said you're making the room. That like, you know, it's just weird. It's just very, very weird. You know what I mean? Because again, we try to rationalize stuff in our head, but like, you know, we're alone. We're alone no matter what. It's terrifying. Can I not wear my cute hat or put the cat food on top of the bags? You know what I mean? Dog food. I'm sorry, I have a cat, so I just think cat food. I'm not throwing with it. It seems so I'm throwing him at him to be like, pick up my bags. You know what I mean? No, I'm throwing him at him because he scared me. But it seemed like I'm like, you sir, pick up the royal items. Like, they've done a good job so far of like making me actually like very much like care about Holly in a way that's like, she seems like just like someone who just wanted to like have a bit of fun, has people that love her. you know, and on the baseline, it's like a terrifying situation. Are you finished now?
Had a word with Joe about the situation. What is wrong with these people? Mercy, 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 mercy. But don't you worry, it's safe here. I'll go get your car.
Oh, he's the mechanic. Okay.
And also, the room's phone is not working.
What do you mean? If you need anything, just ask at the front desk.
We've been trying to get it fixed, but we haven't been seeing enough guests lately.
But he said there's loads of guests, right? He said there's guests in the other rooms.
But you have a good night.
Oh my god, he got through my bag fortress. Should we go try and call? This is kind of terrifying, right? They have the same mechanic as before. Oh my god, should we go to the front desk and ask if we can call? Right? Because if all the phones are dead, that's attempted murder there, I guess. Everyone needs a hobby though, I guess. Excuse me, can I use your telephone?
You have a great night's sleep.
Yeah, can I use your telephone? Are all the telephones broken? I guess so. I guess all the telephones are broken. This is a spooky game. So what do we do now? It's a rather nice and clean bathroom, isn't it? Not too bad at all. There's nothing in there? Oh, that's gonna scare me so much. Can we change the channel maybe? I mean, it actually might bring me some comfort, honestly. You know what I mean? The cartoons in the background. Are we just going to sleep? I wouldn't be able to. And especially with the window right there. It's so, like, this is so creepy. I'm like watching the door and the window because we know there's no one in the other place, the other bathroom. Oh my god, I have to. Oh! Call out foresight, but there's something very off at this place. No, that's more than weird. That's just wrong. And I left the closet open. That's terrifying. I love that I'm like, hey, I feel tired is overcome by anxiety. Man, oh my god. A hot cup of coffee could help, I thought to myself. I complained that someone was looking in my window. Where are we getting coffee from? Usually they have like, I wonder if there's like a machine in the front desk area? There's like vending machines, but that is so scary. Why the hell, like, I'd be done. Bro, there was literally someone watching me through the window. That's just disgusting and wrong. Oh yeah, I'll have a, oh god. Are we feeling like right now that like we can't trust what we're seeing or something? Cause like if I like, so there's water. You can only get cola from there, it seems. Didn't want it, okay. Holy hell. Oh, this is a coffee machine. Espresso? I mean, honestly, can I be honest? I'm not sleeping tonight. You know what I mean? There's like a lack of sleep for me tonight in this game. You know what I mean? Like if I'm this gal, like how do you sleep? What? Excuse me? Wait, what? No. No. Wait, there was something in the coffee? And everything's going the opposite, by the way, guys. So, like, I think I'm gonna make it back to my room. No, Dad! This is so freaky. Everything's the opposite. Oh! Oh, that's a sign. This is so weird. Can we lie down? That is so weird. And the game actually had every button be the opposite. Is there something in the coffee? Wait, no, I was just wanting to lie down, but we went to sleep. That's the opposite of what we want to do. I was sedated. Oh, that's horrible. That's disgusting. That's some with the phones. They said the phones were working. Oh my god. Can I hide in the closet? Oh! What? 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 There was someone in the closet? Wait, I have to start from the start? There's no way. Oh my god, there's no way. Oh, autosaved. Oh. Oh my god, I was like, holy hell, you have to start from the start of that? 12:08 a.m. Like, come on. Call it foresight? Like, Jesus Christ, we have to go get our coffee now as well. Yeah, this is terrifying. I thought like, oh, maybe we can hide in the closet. Maybe that's what they want, is why the closet is so wide open. If you think of it horror game terms. Wait, there's someone... There's someone right there? In this room? Holy freaking hell. This has my stomach in knots. (3:18 a.m.) So at this point, someone is in our room. Someone sedated us and is watching us from the closet. So do we just leave? Can I just leave the room then? What the hell? I saw them going into the room. I saw them going into the closet. Oh no, no, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. What do we do? I can't just... Please help. I didn't feel safe going outside. I would like to. What the hell can I do now? I'm sorry, but they're 110% is someone in that closet. Like, how scary is this? Do you go into the bathroom or something? But then I'm walking by the closet again. Oh, God. Oh, my freaking God. What the hell do I do? Can someone help? Like, there's a reason we have this crouch system here as well. There's a reason. Didn't need it. Do we try the phone, maybe? I don't... If I open it, I'm dead. We can't read our text right now. Do I turn on the TV, maybe? Wait, what? That's... Yes. Hello? Oh, sorry. Didn't I specifically tell you to not wake anyone up? Is that the TV? I have complaints. What are you making all that goofy noises for? Whatever it is, just keep it down, miss. Mention the coffee machine. Is that why your eyes are all red? No. Are you messing with me? Not at all. This is so scary. I would have opened the door, but I knew you were the owner of this motel. We don't have no coffee machine here. It's right over there. Okay, I've had enough of you crazy goons here. For once, I thought we had a sober guest, but I guess I'm the crazy one. No, please, there's someone in the, like, well, I guess we don't know there's someone in the closet. Follow me. I hate my job. Lee Joe. Oh my freaking God. Okay, I'm closing the door because, believe it or not, horror technique is to... My horror game technique is to know if someone has tapped with the door before or after I left. Oh, Jesus Christ, the coffee machine in here? There's someone moving there. There's someone moving there. There's no coffee machine. I swear it was here. The music's so scary. I swear it was here. Where is it now? I swear. I said go back now. Here, look. There should be some medication in your room. That should offer you some relief. What? I'm gonna take motel medication? Check the table by the TV. I'm taking... No! What? Oh my freaking God. Our door is closed, but we saw someone moving there in the nighttime. We saw someone moving over there. This is one of the scariest games ever. It's so terrifying. Oh no. Oh no. They were, yeah, we know they were here. Oh my God. Wait, oh no, I opened this, right?
Lois, what are you doing here?
Oh, just getting the woman's angle on this story.
Wait, so we're actually gonna use these pills?
The mechanical
In what world? In what world are we using these pills? Requires water. Are we actually, like, is there a choice? The way this game is going, it seems like there's not really, like, a choice. Right? You drink the coffee. You take the... I'm guessing so. Please tell me if there is a different choice, because honestly, like, I would not do this. Is the sink? I would not do this in a million years. Oh god, I thought the sound was in my actual home. I was like, what the hell's that? Like, this is something you should never do. Ever. This is a no-go. Oh. Wait, all the text messages are from earlier gone? Oh no, okay. Wait. These are... All the text messages are gone. From me... Wait. What? Do we go to sleep now? Why on earth would we go to sleep? But I guess that's the progression of the game. Excuse me? What? Can I close this now? I know we have to use this closet to hide. I know we do. No, I'm worried I'm gonna open up the door. So let's try this. Wait, what? Is this an audio thing? It picks up your audio. I think I'm too far away from the actual mic I'm using for the... But it's picking up something, see? I'm still gonna whisper. Just in case. Because it can pick up something, but I can't do this. That's so freaking cool. That's so cool.
Hello?
Can you hear their voice? It's like a very subtle voice here as well. Do I have to answer the door? Like, is this something that has to happen? Do I have to, like... Because right now, like, I couldn't recognize him. He didn't look like the motel guy, right? And I don't... it's such a scary situation having to do that.
Hello?
Can you hear the, like, breathing as well? I feel like we have to, like, talk to them through the door or something. Oh, God. Who is it? Please open the door. I need help. Go to the front desk. What do you want? I need your help, please. Please open the door. Go to the front desk. I know you're in there. I just... This is so scary. This is so terrifying. the door again. Oh, God. Fuck off. Please leave. Please go away. I'm going to call the cops. I need to talk to you. I swear I'm not a cop. I don't care if you're a cop. I'd actually prefer if you're a cop right now. Pretty lady. Oh. Oh. Oh my God, that music. That music. Oh my God. Oh my God, who is that? Who is that? What the freaking hell? Oh my God. Oh my God. This is so bad. This is so rough. What? Oh my God, it's the front door guy. The front door, oh my God, the front desk guy. So they say, I find it really weird that the manager inferred not to get the police involved it would affect the motel's reputation. Let go with this. No, get the police involved. I believe that the town could have been a home to a cult or a drug ring or possibly something even worse. Tommy arrived with a car after what felt like a year. Was that that wasn't the guy who drove us there, was it? Everyone on long road trip would get it would have been always take airplanes. That's the lesson we got here, I guess. What the freaking hell? First of all, I'm a bit far away from the input of my microphone, but you still see he was picking it up a little bit. That mechanic is so interesting to me. The idea of having to like stay quiet legitimately inside of a game here. Such a cool idea. Such a cool idea. I was very fortunate that I was like far away from the microphone that I use for inputs on this, right? On the actual machine I'm using. Because I can 100% imagine that like if I was using the mic I used to record, I would be like in trouble there. That's such an interesting game to me. It is. It's such an interesting game. Where is our autosave, by the way? From here. Okay. Very far back. This is a terrifying game. This is a terrifying game, and we can talk about it here now as well in a sec. We'll go back to the menu and talk about it. I think that like what we've gotten so far here with the actually we can talk about it here because like no one's gonna hurt us right now, I don't think. What we've gotten so far, actually we'll go into the front desk area as well. So this guy actually saved us as well, but like he didn't want to ruin the reputation, and he said like so there's a few things interesting about this. So first of all, this guy saved us here. Was the guy who like who came into the room, was he the guy who picked us up? I'm not sure if that was the case. For the baseline of this game, kind of like the other games we played, the baseline horror of this game is the fact that like we are like a young lady on the road. You know, it's first of all we're just a person hitchhiking, right? Terrifying. We're a person driving by ourselves, terrifying. We're a young lady on the road, terrifying. We're a lady on the road, terrifying. Doesn't have to be young lady. It could be whatever age. It's absolutely terrifying, right? That's the baseline of just like terrifying. It's scary. But then like what we got, like which is so interesting with this game too, is that like there's like a mystery to this game that I'm not quite sure what the mystery really is, but like what she said kind of like makes sense in a way, which is like the idea of like the logs on the front of the road, almost like someone, whoever was the person in the van from earlier. Remember the person in the van? That's who it was. It had to be, right? The person in the big truck, the person in the big van. Remember the kind of like white van? They tampered with our car is what I'm thinking. They put the logs in front of the road and they made sure that we had to stop in that one spot. Now, the thing is, right, I don't know if stopping in that spot was necessary or was it a thing where it was like they didn't want us driving maybe past the the motel because they wanted us to go to the motel. This guy says here, don't bother the other guests. Don't wake up with the other guests. He also has pills ready for people to take to calm themselves down as well, which is very weird to me too, but he obviously doesn't have this motivation of wanting us to die, right? Or else he would have, like, you know, came in and, like, protected us from this guy, right? So there's, like, a weird thing going on with that as well, even though I think that, like, taking those pills was, like, mega weird. And again, I don't ever want to be that person who, like, watches a horror movie and go, but the coffee machine's right there right now. We could say, come out here and look at the coffee machine. I never want to be that type of guy who, like, watches a horror movie. And there's nothing wrong with that, by the way. Like, we've all done it in the past. Why would you do that, you know? Because I think there's two natural responses when watching horror movies, right? Or a natural response from the person in the horror situation and a natural response from the person watching. We tend to watch, like, horror movies and go, why did Sydney run up the stairs, right? But then in those situations, when Sydney's running up the stairs, she's not thinking about, oh, someone's going to think I'm an idiot if I run up the stairs. She's thinking, I need to get to safety. So she's thinking bedroom, right? If I go to my bedroom, lock the door, you know, or like she's panicking, thinking like this. So there's always that thing where it's like, it's totally okay to be like, wait a second, why'd you do that? And then there's also like a really, I love that, like, he's just seeing, all he hears is like a muffled sound of me going, I don't know. And then he, like, it's totally an okay situation as well. I feel like to understand that, like, in situations like this, you're not exactly rational, but, like, man, please never ever do that. I know I don't have to say to you guys, if a motel owner offers you, like, weird pills to put yourself at ease, you don't gotta take them. You really don't. But it seems like he has experience with that as well. Like, if he has pills that circumvent this stuff, that make us see our texts again, which, by the way, also, like, am I wrong in saying that, like, we had different texts, or was that kind of like a glitch? I thought we tried to send some texts as well. Maybe I'm wrong. So it seems like what Holly was saying might be true, is that there is like this some sort of, like, because the way they said is like, oh, they don't bother them and they won't bother you, and he kept saying, the owner was like, stop bothering the other guests. You know what I mean? Stop bothering the other guests with this noise, you know? And it was almost like this worry. The same thing with the guy in the truck. Don't interact with them and they won't interact with you. Did we interact with one of them somehow? I don't know. I don't think we did, right? Unless, like, you know, the mechanic wasn't the bad guy. He, in the end, fixed the truck and we got out of there, right? The owner here, again, I'd say they weren't a bad guy, but like the pill stuff and, like, the weirdness around this whole thing. I don't know who was involved in this. I don't know if they were kind of had this situation where they didn't want to damage the motel's reputation, so they were like, you can't kill this gal, you know, in this motel, because you wanted to cover it up too. That's bad. That's really bad. A really spooky horror game. I love the mechanic. Again, it's one of those situations where, like, I play all these games blind, so I had no idea there was, like, a mechanic. Oh. There's the text I was talking about, but they kind of, like, got deleted, right? Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Like, how it's one of the situations where, like, I play a game blind, so I had no idea that they were gonna have, like, a mic mechanic. If I did, I could have, like, you know, put the microphone that I, you know, use for maybe, like, you know, that is on the, I use a Steam Deck to record this stuff, by the way. Like, it's actually really fun. But, like, I could, like, you know, legitimately, like, have moved the Steam Deck closer. I could have, like, you know, done this, but obviously there was a panic situation that was going on there as well. So there's a whole thing there as well. But, like, it still was picking it up, but, like, it was very faint. So, like, and I wasn't gonna, like, freaking, like, cheat. You have to whisper those moments. You know what I mean? And I was playing the game no matter what. Really interesting stuff. Now, the thing is, like, for, like, a regular person playing that regular person, you know what I mean? Like, person doesn't have a condensed microphone. A condenser microphone or a USB microphone or a microphone that's connected for YouTube stuff. Your mic is very sensitive. And, like, also at the same time, if you're using a microphone that is like the microphone I'm using, it's also going to pick up everything that's directly in front of you, no matter how faint. So both situations sound absolutely terrifying, where it's like the mic on your PC is probably going to be pretty sensitive, or the mic that you're using as, like, a condenser microphone is going to be pretty, it's going to pick up everything right in front of you. So, like, you almost have to, like, be so careful on both sides as well. But such an interesting mechanic, horrifying situation. I would never want to find myself in this. Absolutely horrible. But once again, Fears to Fathom being an absolutely incredible experience. I had, like, a terrifying time with it. The jump scares in this game as well, like, I do appreciate as well how they give you a sense of danger very early on. This isn't a game where, like, oh, don't worry, like, nothing's gonna happen to you ever. Don't worry about it, right? It's not that situation. The situation in this game actually is, like, like if you die early on like we did from the closet thing, not only it adds like a different layer to like the game that I probably wouldn't have had. I would have heard sounds from maybe the closet, because we were hearing like some like slight sounds from the closet. You would have heard sounds from the closet. We would have been like, there's someone in there, and then there's also like someone at the door, and it's like, who do we trust, right? Who do we trust? Like, what's happening here? What can we do? But in this situation, I was like both fortunate and unfortunate to have like this situation. Unfortunate the fact that I didn't get to probably like have the feeling of like, oh, there's someone in the closet, there's someone there. I just knew there was someone in the closet like right away. And also at the same time, like you know what's so weird though as well? One thing I made a mistake of, I think of, was like in this situation again, if you're someone watching this who like is in these situations, I shouldn't have just like trusted the front doorman. But I think in those situations, if like the owner of the motel knocks on your door, you're probably gonna answer the door, right? At least I think so anyway. Yeah, that's the way I look at it. Like, I don't know if you guys disagree, but I think that's probably the way things would go as well. But I also then got the situation where I knew that at any moment I could die. You know what I mean? I knew at any moment I could die. This is a great game. Fantastic stuff. I hope you guys are enjoying the horror games that we're playing on the channel. I'm having such a good time with them. And thank you so much for everyone for supporting this series, and thank you so much for supporting me. And the next thing we're going to be playing is on Thursday, which is Last Defense Academy. On Friday, we're going to be playing Deltarune, Chapter 3 and 4, and we're going to be coming into like the idea of doing more horror games soon as well. I want to play more Poppy's Playtime and all this stuff. Thank you to Typhar2, JB Bull, Jana the Banana, The Ghost of Inazuma, Delicious Felix, Yuled, Radish, Anusa, Death Trap, Lynx Markey, Assassin, True Green Butter, Peter Shelson, Heck, Leon, High Kasperian, Jared Beanham, and my YouTube members at the highest tier, Blasco and Royal Gamer 7. Thank you so much, Royal Gamer 7, for joining at the YouTube highest tier. It means the absolute world to me.